Are you finding that you're walking less these days? Maybe because of achy joints, a fear of falling, or just low energy. It's easy to feel like you've failed when we're always told walking is the best exercise for seniors. This can lead to a dangerous mistake, thinking that if you can't walk, you can't exercise at all. The real danger isn't walking less, it's doing nothing instead. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 powerful things you can do instead of walking to build strength, improve your circulation, protect your independence, and boost your energy, all from the safety and comfort of your own home. For each of these 4 activities, I will first explain the specific benefit of walking that it replaces. I'll share a relatable story from someone just like you. And then I will provide a detailed step-by-step guide on how to perform the movement safely and effectively. This is your new blueprint for staying strong and active, no walking required. So please watch until the end. This information is a cornerstone of proactive senior health and could be the key to unlocking a stronger, more confident you. Thing 1. Seated marching. The first and most immediate benefit we lose when we stop walking is the crucial cardiovascular and circulatory boost. When we become more sedentary, circulation can become sluggish, which often leads to cold feet, swollen ankles, and a general feeling of fatigue, because our cells aren't getting the oxygen-rich blood they need. A safe and effective way to get your heart rate up and get your blood moving without any impact on your joints is seated marching. This simple rhythmic movement is a fantastic way to strengthen your heart and activate the large muscles in your legs to help pump blood back up from your feet, all from a position of complete safety. It's an essential tool for maintaining your senior health. To perform the exercise correctly, sit tall on the front half of a sturdy chair, with your feet planted firmly on the floor. Keeping your back straight and your core engaged, begin to march by slowly lifting one knee up towards your chest, and then the other in a steady rhythm. To increase the intensity and create a full-body movement, you can pump your opposite arm forward with each knee lift, just as if you were walking briskly. The goal is to be consistent. Try starting with just 2 minutes of marching, and as you get stronger, you can aim for longer durations, perhaps doing a few minutes during each television commercial break. This simple habit was a game changer for my patient Mrs. Eleanor, who is 75 and had to stop her daily walks due to severe knee arthritis. She felt her energy had plummeted. After starting with just 2 minutes of seated marching a few times a day, she was amazed at how quickly her energy returned and her feet felt warmer. She had found a safe way to get her heart pumping again, bringing a sense of vitality back into her life. That's a fantastic way to replace the cardio benefit of walking. But walking also builds crucial leg strength. Our next activity is a more targeted and even more effective way to build the raw power your legs need for daily independence. If you're still watching this video and ready to boost your heart health without stressing your joints, please comment "heart pumping" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Thing 2, chair squats. The second key benefit of walking is that it maintains a baseline of leg strength. However, the problem many seniors face, especially if they can't walk far, is the loss of pure functional power, particularly the strength needed to stand up from a low surface. This is one of the most critical abilities for maintaining independence. When the large muscles of your thighs and glutes weaken due to age-related muscle loss or sarcopenia, the simple act of getting out of a comfortable sofa, rising from the toilet, or getting out of a car becomes a major physical struggle. While walking helps maintain endurance, it doesn't target these specific power muscles as directly as our next exercise does. Building this functional strength is non-negotiable for preserving your independence and is a top priority for senior health. I think of my patient, Mr. Frank, who is 80. His balance issues prevented him from walking far, and as a result of spending more time in his favorite armchair, his leg strength had declined significantly. He told me, his voice full of frustration. "I feel trapped. My life is now planned around the chairs I know I can get out of. I won't go to my friend's house anymore because his couch is too low. It's embarrassing to have to ask my son to help pull me up." He needed a way to rebuild that raw, functional power safely and effectively. The solution, and what I consider the single most important exercise for any senior, is the chair squat, also known as the sit-to-stand. This movement is arguably more effective than walking for building the specific strength needed to get up and down. It directly targets your quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thighs, and most importantly, your glutes, the powerhouse of your lower body. Let's do it together with perfect form. Sit on the front edge of your sturdy armless chair. Your feet should be flat on the floor, about hip-width apart, with your heels tucked slightly back behind your knees. To ensure your legs do all the work, please cross your arms over your chest. Now, engage your core, keep your back straight, and lean your torso slightly forward from the hips. On your exhale, push powerfully through your heels. Imagine you are pushing the floor away from you. Squeeze your glutes to drive your hips forward and rise to a full standing position. Stand tall for a moment. Now, just as importantly, control the descent. Push your hips back first, as if searching for the chair, and slowly lower your body until you are gently seated again. Do not just crash down. This slow lowering phase, called an eccentric contraction, is where you build tremendous control and strength. Let's aim for a set of 8 to 12 repetitions. For a beginner modification, it is perfectly fine to use your hands on your thighs to give yourself a gentle push to get started. You can also place a firm cushion on the chair to make the starting position higher and easier. As you get stronger, remove the cushion and try to rely only on your leg power. For a more advanced challenge, slow down the descent even more, taking a full 4 seconds to lower yourself back to the chair. Mr. Frank started with this exercise using 2 cushions and his hands. It was a struggle, but he was consistent. Week by week, his strength returned. He eventually removed the pillows and could stand up with his arms crossed. The look of pride on his face when he told me he could get out of any chair in his house again was a testament to the power of this simple movement. We've replaced cardio, and we've built our primary leg power. But walking also works the back of our body, the muscles that hold us upright. Our next activity strengthens the crucial muscles in our glutes and lower back, and you can do it without ever having to stand up. If you're still watching this video and ready to build the raw power for your independence, please comment "leg power" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Thing 3. Glute bridges. The third problem that arises when we walk less and sit more is the development of a weak posterior chain and the resulting lower back pain. Your posterior chain is the powerful team of muscles on the back of your body. Primarily, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back muscles. When we spend long hours sitting, our glute muscles can become inactive and weak, a condition some physical therapists call gluteal amnesia. When your glutes forget how to do their job of supporting your pelvis and stabilizing your hips, your lower back muscles are forced to overwork and take on the strain. This is one of the leading causes of the chronic dull ache in the lower back that so many seniors experience. Walking helps to keep these muscles active, but our next exercise targets them even more directly and in a way that is incredibly safe for the spine. Strengthening this area is crucial for a pain-free active life and better senior health. I remember my patient, Mrs. Carroll, a 72-year-old, who suffered from a persistent ache in her lower back that made even sitting uncomfortable. She also had a shuffling gait, another classic sign of weak glutes. She found walking painful because of her back, so she sat more, which in turn made her back and glutes even weaker. She was stuck in a painful cycle and needed a way to strengthen her posterior chain without putting any stress on her already sore back. The perfect solution to break this cycle is the glute bridge. This exercise is performed lying on your back, which completely supports the spine and makes it ideal for those with back pain or balance concerns. It is the single best exercise to wake up your glute muscles and teach them to fire correctly, which takes the chronic strain off your overworked lower back muscles. Here's how to do it safely. I recommend you perform this on a carpeted floor or a firm yoga mat. If getting on and off the floor is difficult, this can also be done effectively on a firm bed. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Your heels should be close enough to your body that you can just about graze them with your fingertips. Let your arms rest by your sides with your palms facing down for stability. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press firmly through your heels, and most importantly, squeeze your glute muscles to lift your hips up toward the ceiling. The goal is to create a straight, strong line from your shoulders to your knees. It's very important that you initiate the movement by squeezing your glutes, not by arching your lower back. Feel your glutes and hamstrings doing the work. Pause at the top and hold that powerful squeeze for 3 seconds. Then inhale as you slowly and with full control lower your hips back down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Aim for a set of 10 to 15 repetitions. Mrs. Carol started doing these every morning before she even got out of bed. She focused intensely on that glute squeeze. After a few weeks, she noticed her chronic lower backache had started to fade. As her glutes got stronger and started doing their job again, her walking pattern became more stable and less of a shuffle. She was strengthening her body's true core from the ground up. We've now worked our heart, our legs, and the back of our body. But walking is a full-body activity that requires us to be stable from head to toe. We cannot forget the upper body, which is crucial for our safety and daily function. If you're still watching this video and ready to build a strong back and powerful glutes, please comment "strong back" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Thing 4. Wall push-ups. The fourth problem we face when we reduce our overall activity like walking is the neglect of upper body strength. While walking is primarily a lower body exercise, it does engage the core and arms for balance and momentum. When our activity level drops, it's easy for our upper body strength to fade away, and this can have serious consequences for our safety. Why does this matter so much? Your upper body strength is your safety net. It's what you use to push open a heavy door at the grocery store, to carry a bag of soil for your garden, to lift a grandchild for a hug, and most importantly, to push yourself up from a chair, or to brace yourself during a stumble and push yourself up from the floor after a fall. Having a weak upper body is a significant but often overlooked risk factor, and maintaining it is a key part of a comprehensive senior health plan. I remember my patient, Mr. David, who is 77. He was so focused on his leg exercises that he had completely neglected his upper body. He had a small trip over a rug in his home and managed to catch himself on a nearby table, avoiding a serious injury. But he told me his voice shaken. The scary part wasn't the trip itself. It was realizing that if I had gone all the way down to the floor, I don't think I would have had the arm strength to push myself back up. That thought terrified me. That realization was a crucial wake-up call for him. The perfect, safe, and highly effective exercise to build and maintain upper body strength is the wall push-up. It provides all the benefits of a traditional push-up, strengthening your chest, shoulders, and arms, but without any of the risks associated with getting on the floor or putting high stress on your wrist and shoulder joints. Here is how to perform it. Find a clear, solid wall. Stand facing it about 2 feet away. Place your palms flat on the wall at about shoulder height, and make sure your hands are positioned slightly wider than your shoulders. Now take a small step back with your feet, so your body forms a single straight, strong line from your head down to your heels. Before you move, engage your core to keep your back from sagging. This is your starting position. Inhale as you slowly bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the wall. Your elbows should go out at about a 45-degree angle from your body. Go only as far as is comfortable for you. You should feel a gentle stretch across your chest. Pause for a moment. Then exhale as you powerfully push back through your palms to the starting position, straightening your arms fully. The slower and more controlled the movement, the more benefit you'll receive. Aim for a set of 10 to 15 repetitions. The beauty of the wall push-up is how easily you can modify it. To make it easier, simply stand closer to the wall. The more vertical your body is, the less weight you are pushing. To make it more challenging, step your feet further away from the wall. This simple adjustment allows you to progressively build strength at your own pace. Mr. David made these a part of his daily routine, and it gave him a renewed sense of security, knowing he had the upper body strength to protect himself in any situation. We've now created a fantastic full-body strength and cardio routine. But there is one final essential piece of the puzzle that we must address to truly replace the benefits of walking flexibility. If you're still watching this video and ready to build the upper body strength for your safety, please comment "upper body strength" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. So today, we've learned that walking less does not have to mean getting weaker. We have built a powerful and comprehensive routine with 4 alternatives that you can do from the comfort and safety of your own home. We replaced the cardio and circulation benefits with seated marching. We built functional leg power with chair squats. We strengthened our crucial back and glute muscles with glute bridges. And we maintained our upper body safety net with wall push-ups. You now have a complete, full-body plan to stay strong, mobile, and independent, no matter what your walking ability is. The most important message I want to leave you with is that you have options. Your health and fitness journey does not have to end if one form of exercise becomes difficult. It's about adapting with wisdom and choosing the right movements for the body you have today. You have the power to maintain your strength and protect your independence. This is the very essence of a proactive approach to senior health. Thank you so much for joining me today and for making this investment in yourself. If you found this video insightful and helpful, please show your support by giving it a like. Please also share it with a friend or family member who might feel stuck and needs to know that there are wonderful alternatives to walking. For more practical guides to staying strong and active, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And finally, I'd love to hear from you. Please drop a comment below and let me know which of these 4 powerful activities you are most excited to try. Stay strong, stay active, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.